welcome back. We are ready to go live. Lazarus versus CLG RED. It's about to be a good one, I think. It's on overpass of all maps. It's going to get messy. It's going to get bloody. And I have no idea how to predict this one. So let's just go ahead, jump straight into the in-game so my ugly face doesn't stop the action. Don't laugh, Boggs. Don't laugh.
I mean, I was gonna do the good old-fashioned, ooh, knife in the back and dapper, but I was gonna do the whole, you're not ugly spiel, but I didn't have one pre-written, so I'm not gonna stumble over my words on that. But I will say, you have a glorious beard, Roy.
Thanks, man.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I got something going for me, and I don't know if Harry is on the resume of good things to be proud of, but I'll take it. I'll take what I can get at this point.
And just like Lazarus will take that CT side, the strong side on overpass. And we'll see how well they decide to start out here up against CLG RED. I do not recall off the top of my head if Lazarus have qualified for playoffs. I think they have. I'm 99% sure they have. We'll see Zelsis with the kit and the two flashbangs for Lazarus. Two sets of utility on CLG RED and HE, a smoke and a flash, and then double flash and a smoke.
I
and
think
we'll see a B split as well.
Yeah, I think Infinite just spotted them, so they're actually kind of ready for this. They have 4 players here on the B defense. Infinite trying to start tapping away, but it's going to be Sub Rosa drawing the first blood. Now Infinite shooting away as well, and it's going to be 3 kills already raining in for Lazarus. Jennifer finds 1, but Infinite is not letting this one slip out of control, and it's all down to Diane with no armor. This is going to be a tough one.
A tough task indeed. There's 3 players pushing in through Monster, and it will be Sub Rosa to find the final one. But crisp shots from both Sub Rosa and Infinite to start it off. And Lazarus, it seems that they're ready. They're here to put the hurt on CLG RED. Full SMG by Infinite. Okay, he goes for the AUG. I thought for a second there we were going to see the full SMGs come out from Lazarus. Save from CLG. Actually, it's a half buy from CLG RED. Buying down to about 1,500 or so. But we will see no utility on the female squad. And no armor as well. So these SMGs are about to farm. And Zelsis is pushed on through. He spotted out 2. And Emmy, she's cowering in her boots as she peeks on through. And there's a second, almost a third for Zelsis. As Brax finds 1 on the Goose Breeder. There goes 1 more. Dapper. Diane falls to Zelsis in the end. Nobody falls. Dapper, 1 HP, survives barely. But Lazarus, that's a no respect play with the full SMG buy, I have to say.
Yeah, I think all 5 kills went to the SMGs as well, right? A lot of money.
Did.
Lots of moolah. Now CLG RED's economy is somewhat stabilized. Benita's a little bit struggling in terms of utility, but at least they have some firepower behind that. And a little bit better than Lazarus is. So let's see how this unfolds. Double Molotovs coming out from Lazarus, forcing CLG RED to take some damage before they can advance for map control. But I do wonder if they're aware that Emmy's already crossed out to the right side.
Ooh, there goes Jennifer finding Zelsis. There's one of those players from Lazarus gone. But she did take quite a bit of damage. Goose Breeder down to 52 as well. The hit seems to be coming in towards A. The SMGs will be quite dangerous on a retake, but one thing's for sure, they cannot really afford to take the long-range duels against AKs. The rotations are going to come in towards A. We have Infinite on site already with the AUG as well. And CLG RED are content to just mull around and party, have a picnic on the benches,
Oh my god.
buy some time.
Boggs. They're
What?
gambling it entirely on the A site. All 4 players for Lazarus making their way up. This seems to be where CLG RED's going as well. This is going to be a tough one for them to figure out. Now, Lazarus has used some utility towards V to establish presence, but this is going to get real weird really soon.
Oh, Dapper pushes on through the smoke. Sub Rosa's nade finds another, and Sub Rosa's found a third, 2 with the MP9. Only Benita last alive on CLG RED. And what more could you say, but it's Lazarus's.
I believe in you, Boggs. I believe in you. Yeah.
That is.
I don't really blame you, honestly. I mean, that is a gamble and a half from Lazarus. They had a feeling it was the A pressure was coming out. CLG RED feeling to get information towards the B site, punishes for it. Or at least get punished for it, rather. Well, let's see what happens here.
Early aggression from Zelsis yet again, pushing all the way in through Playground. Connector seems to be the point of contention, and Swag spotted a foot. He sprays on through, but Nita's gone. Now the flank is coming in. Diane will take him down. He gets caught out reloading. That's an AK salvage, but there is no armor to take full advantage of it. And Dapper is playing around connector. He finds one. Zelsis takes down another. As he will go for the spray onto Jennifer, but it's just Emmy last alive. And a headshot from Zelsis will end the round 4-0 for Lazarus. And I'd like to point out, Roy, that 4 rounds in, Lazarus have lost 3 players.
Yeah, I mean, Dapper's at 9.2 thousand after purchase. So I just said, you know what? You guys go ahead and save. I'm just going to invest all my money. He's down to $50 somehow. He's struggling out here, but of course he has invested for the AWP, so not much to blame.
And now Swag has his toy of choice, you might say. The op in hand, and it's aggression from Infinite and Zelsis this time, pushing on up, and there goes Emmy out of the picture. D has the op, but she's gone down, and Dapper finds 2 from Khan. Benita the last alive. The bomb is down in playground. There's 5 alive for Lazarus. This is looking like a 5th, and honestly, what more can you say? But Lazarus are dominating this game so far. It's not even close.
I think the worst part of this map pick for CLG Red, in my opinion, is that CT. This is 2 sides of offense, right? CT side meta is not defensive anymore. It's purely offensive. You need to get map control. You need to contest early. That's really the only way teams are finding success on the CT side. You play sight, you play passive, you never have info. You always lose the trades on sight. You play aggressive, you have a lot of info. CLG Red picked a side where Lazarus, probably, arguably, one of the highest fragging, like, potential team in the league right now. You pick a double offense-sided map, you're going to suffer aggression from all sides, and it's going to be Swag drawing first blood here. And connector control belongs to Lazarus as well, so, I mean, CLG Red has no breathing room here except towards Monster.
They have no breathing room indeed. And right now, the bomb is out towards A. But the aggression from Lazarus is prepared to shut anything down. They continually are able to push into playground area. The spray comes in from Dapper. I don't know how he is not punished for that, as he was not connecting the shots and to die early on. And now it's just Goose Breeder, the AK in hand, eventually picked up, as we are seeing a lot more of those E keys not working correctly. The bomb is down in playground. The pushes are coming in from Lazarus. They're giving Goose Breeder no room to play. She goes down to Zelsis, and it's 6-0.
And now CLG Red's economy is too much in shambles for a purchase. So I do imagine it will be a half purchase here coming out. But they're not getting any respect here, man. They're just getting ran over by Lazarus, and rightfully so, because look how much economy they have. They can take risks all day. They have no threat of resets unless they lose 3 rounds in a row.
And I don't think that's going to be very likely, especially considering the buy for CLG Red. Zelsis is there to back up Swag, who does go down, but Zelsis has the trades. It's a 2-for-1. He finds a 3rd as well. Jennifer's found Sabrosa. She's the last alive. She has an AUG, and she might just manage the bomb plant. Dapper goes for the nade on in, and he will not deny the plant. The M4 rather will get the final kill. But it's 7-up for Lazarus, 0 for CLG Red. The aggression again from Lazarus is getting them the early picks, it's getting them the information, and it's punishing CLG Red to the point where they can't really do anything. They have no room to breathe. They're just continually stuck into a vicious cycle of getting pushed into the ground by Lazarus.
I always have this general rule. It's not scientific by any means, okay? But I have this general rule where if you're a severe underdog, if you can't establish respect in the first 7 rounds, you usually just get ran over like this the entire game, where it becomes almost unmanageable, right? Like, look, the aggression coming out from Lazarus right now is just it's so erratic. It's unpredictable. It's off timing. It's purely based on confidence, not based on structure whatsoever. Dapper alone in water, no support, gets pinched out. That's a good start for CLG Red. This is where they need to start finding respect, Boggs. Otherwise, it will definitely slip from here, and they're off to a good start. Swag down to 17 HP as well, so this is possible. This is doable right here.
Yeah, I can agree with you from that one, from first-hand experience being on that underdog side in many open qualifiers. The counter boost though comes in. That nade is perfect. The double op setup on B. Swag's taking shots through the wall.
Is that wallable?
Yeah, that little second wood wall is wallable.
Wait, you can spam through the brick?
Oh, he was planning for the break. I thought he was going for the second wood wall. Just missed it.
Yeah, no, he's going through the wall. Uh-oh, Emmy? Oh, I think he just got spotted by Zelsis. That is unfortunate. And this round is slipping out of control, Boggs. This is a round that CLG Red should have and needed to close out. Now Zelsis is just up close and personal inside the bathrooms. He's creeping on through with the smoke. The flashbang comes out. He spots D from behind. He finds her and immediately decapitates Goose Breeder right after as well. No more Goose Breeding for her. And Zelsis finds the ace. 15, 3, and 1, Boggs.
We thought that Gangsta had a good start. Zelsis is making Gangstas look a little weak. 173 ADR. Almost to max cash. Brax has bought the op again. D will have it or die. I should be. Yeah. I'm just gonna call her Diane from now on. It's easier.
Diane works.
As the smokes are in, Infinite goes for the spray, doing a little bit to Benita. Seems to be a B hit from CLG Red. The op on Diane needs to find an opening for the T side. Because right now, it's all Lazarus all the time. And they haven't really been pressured all that much in any of these rounds. The last round got a little bit rough. They were still able to pretty comfortably win it. So, the CT side, the aggression against Zelsis. He's all the way in the playground, pushed up pretty well. And they have all the information they need that it's most likely going to be a B hit. 3 players and the fast rotation ready to go as Brax continuously moves closer and closer towards the heaven rotation part. The stairs to lead down towards B.
I think Emmy's aware that Zelsis is there, but it's going to come down to timing regardless. And Zelsis once again with a superior timing shuts down Emmy. And not only was this a shutdown and an early kill, it's information, Boggs, the most valuable thing in Counter-Strike, especially on a map as big as Overpass. And now the remaining players for Lazarus can remain strong and hold tight on B while they wait for this hit to come in.
All they have to do is await the nades that are going to come in. There's no HEs, no Molotovs. So Broza gets flashed. He does eventually go down. Infinite peeks in again. He falls as well. This could go possible for CLG Red, but Dapper's found one more from the site. Brax is rotated to heaven, and Zelsis is coming in, but Diane finds the op kill onto Dapper. But Zelsis from construction, there was no... Actually, Benita had a smoke, was not able to get it out, and Zelsis leaves one of his own. He sprays on through. There goes Diane. Benita 1v2. She has 2 seconds, no way to win the round, and they're going to push on in anyways.
Wow.
Lazarus.
19 and 1. Man's died 1 time in 10 rounds.
177 now in the ADR. Dapper's at 99 as well. 93 for Infinite.
177 ADR. That's almost 2 kills a round. That's absolutely gross.
Actually, Dapper is averaging, or Zelsis rather, is averaging over 2 kills per round.
Yeah, he is. I'm talking about pure damage, though. It's just insane. Benita finds a kill, but it comes at a great cost. Emmy no longer has a head. And, well, it looks like Lazarus are just picking them apart one by one, and they don't seem to have a response to it. Zelsis now coming in from top. Connector goes for the wild spray, but it's not wild enough where he can't land it, so Jennifer falls as well. Benita, Diane, the veterans of CLG Red, looking to clutch this one out. She knows exactly where Swag is, but she has to clear him out, and there it is. First kill in the bag. Zelsis' position is known and taken out. Finally, they shut down the beast. That is Zelsis.
But Dapper is still on site. He's going to catch out Benita looking for the utility. There's still 55 seconds on the clock, but it's Diane in the 1v2, and Subrosa is coming up connector behind. It's a full pincer maneuver, Roy. There's nowhere she can really go, realistically speaking, unless it's all the way back through T. And I think that might be the... No, she's going to rotate towards long. This is a good call. So Rosa is still going to give that information to Dapper that she has not come down the connector stairs. He hasn't heard any rotation back.
Oh, wait. Dapper just jump spotted it right before Diane turned the corner, and she got really good timing on this. She could catch him off guard jumping around. If she does, that's an 8 site for free. Oh, aim just a little bit off, and Dapper shuts it down, and Lazarus maintained their flawless streak. 10-0, Boggs. CLG Red, they really need the remaining rounds here. At least 3 on the board, 4 on the board to make this possible. Otherwise, next half is not going to be pleasant for them.
I've been playing a lot of FIFA recently, Roy, and one thing the announcer always says when it is kind of a blowout is one team on form, the other rather off color. And I think that kind of fits right about here.
So that's a nice way to put
CLG
it.
Red,
I
they're
like
just
that.
Bonita gets forced through by the fire. Sabrosa will take that one for essentially free. Fan advantage again to Lazarus. So now we'll see what CLG Red have in store now. The flash is coming in, more aggression coming in from Lazarus as Brax has the lineup onto Diane. He sees the gun barrel, one shot, one kill. The bomb is still down, but it should be spotted out. Actually, no. Sabrosa hadn't pushed up that far. So at least for now, they are alive. The aggression in towards Fountain, though, can lead to their demise. The smoke is down, and Emmy is able to take down Zelsis. So Zelsis, 2 rounds in a row, gets taken down. Maybe he's starting to cool off a little bit. But it's now down to Jennifer to entry on the Swag. He does take quite a bit of damage, but Infinite is there to bail him out. Bail him out he does. Dapper finds Goose Breeder. Emmy catches Swag out with his knife. Infinite peeks in again. 1v4 potentially for Emmy.
This would be the ace clutch if she can close this one out, but the flank's coming in quickly, but it doesn't even matter because Dapper's holding down the bathroom cross from bathrooms to site. And, well, this is looking grim now. 11-0.
11-0 indeed. A rough buy coming in from CLG Red again. It's going to be pistols up. They went over to Walmart, got whatever they could on sale, got their rollback pricing. Now they're going to train in towards B. The aggression up A again from Lazarus, as is their staple. Only 2 members positioned towards B, where they need to defend. The nade might just finish off Diane. Actually does damage to Goose Breeder and Emmy. The Molotov does more. And CLG Red are walled off of the B bomb site for now by early utility usage from Lazarus. And Brax has pushed in through connector. He's out towards the little walkway. He's going to tap away. And there goes Bonita.
I don't think this is going to end well. They have such a strong defense here on site. They've gotten 2 kills already, but it's all Emmy remaining now. 1 versus 3. Dapper goes through. Nice flashbang from Swag, and there just seems to be no end to the aggression and confidence for Lazarus. They got enough confidence to last them a lifetime right here. It's a 12-0. 15-0 would be sure death here. Even a 14-1. Honestly, anything over 12-3 would be a sure death in the next half. CLG Red really need the most. Yeah, they need every single round right here. Three back-to-back. This is still possible. I haven't lost hope entirely, but this is looking extremely one-sided right now.
Infinite is on the mag 7, so there is that chance. But that nade is so well placed. Emmy and Jennifer down to half, and it's a full swarm towards A. Lazarus is pushed through Con, and they're stacking it up again. Celsius getting forced off, switches to utility, gets caught out. Jennifer takes down Dapper. Sabrosa falls as well.
Hey.
CLG Red striking back, but Swag has evened it at least a little bit closer. He switches over to the AUG. Infinite is still on the mag 7. But another one goes down to Swag. He does damage to Jennifer as well. 1v2. Jennifer has the bomb down. She has a Molotov. She has flashbangs. But she is up against Swag and Infinite. They're both coming in. The Molotov is going through as well. Does get extinguished in the smoke. The nade will not connect as Jennifer's gone out towards long. But she is low. Swag is too. But Infinite will take her down in the end. She takes him down so low. 12 HP. But a 13th round has been picked up by Lazarus.
It's so unfortunate because Jennifer played that so perfectly. She just didn't commit to the first kill. She needed to just full commit to that first kill, and she would have had that reset on the second one. That was actually really well played by Jennifer, and it's really unfortunate. I'm actually a little bit surprised to see CLG Red not smoke the cross to site, knowing that they didn't have control of sand or bathrooms, and they could have probably avoided the death there while they cleared out bank and CT spawn. Regardless, though, it's going to be Lazarus once again continuing the aggression towards Playground and Party.
They have some aggression connector as well. That is Sabrosa. He's on the stairwell. The flash will get dodged. And now he comes in for the kills. Only one. Jennifer will shut him down, put him in his place, and she'll find one onto Dapper as well. Zelsis goes down. 4v2, CLG Red. Let's see if they can pick this one up. That would be massive for CLG Red to find this round, to find a leg somewhat back into this one. It's not over yet. It's not over until the final whistle, or in this case, the final round has been played. The 16th round has been gained. You cannot count them out now. And they're waiting for Lazarus to get aggression. This is well played by CLG Red. They have the advantage. They don't need to make a mistake. They have the ability to force Lazarus into the uncomfortable positions for the first time in this entire game.
Second time.
Oh yeah, the last round.
Last round. Yes, I mean CLG Red has the right. They have the right structure, right? It's not really a lack of structure. It's more so just Lazarus not obeying by the law of Counter-Strike, where they're just doing their own playstyle. And there it is. Emmy clears out swagging with that kill. They have gained passage and free B site. They can plant the bomb. They have utility left over as well to control and contain Infinite, but not if they keep him 1v1s.
Again, they don't smoke the crossroar, and again it gets to a 1v2. But this time it is Infinite down a man. And Benito will take him down in the end. CLG have gotten their gun round. They've gotten their first. 1 round to play. A full buy will come in from Lazarus. And we'll see where we will go from here. The 16-0 is not to be. But at least this is a little bit more competitive. A 13-2, there is a chance with pistol round that it gets a little bit closer. And potentially the momentum shifts and CLG Red can bring it back.
Here we go, fast B play. It's gonna be. They're taking the gamble for the final round, and I kind of like this. Just go out, defend duels, burning alive, but Infinite is able to find 2 kills before that. Emmy finds 1. Benita answers as well, and Jennifer is now grouped up with her teammate. She spots both players completely caught off guard inside of water, and she eliminates Swag, but Zelsus answers back as well. So it is down to a 2 versus 2. Dapper in water, Zelsus in spawn. B site belonging to CLG Red.
That's a good smoke. Extinguishes the Molotov. And Dapper has an op waiting for the cross as well. Zelsus can find Jennifer as the foot gets spotted. 1, he finds the second. And it's a 14-1 scoreline, Roy. Only 2 rounds separating Lazarus from victory here on Overpass. And that CT side start so strong. 13 rounds in a row. And it is a very all but impossible mountain to overcome now for CLG Red.
25. 3 assists. 5 deaths. Wow. 146
ADR.
Yeah, that's literally absolutely gross in every possible way. This man needs to chill. He's on his way. If this game went a full distance, he'd be like at a 5 bomb. That'd be gross to watch. Either way, it is gonna be a Lazarus. Oh yeah, 5 bomb, 50 bomb, whichever generation you come from, but it's not really gonna matter because Lazarus is gonna go quickly towards the B site. Benita's tapping heads, and heads she finds, and there's still a player alive behind the smoke, and Subrosa's there as well, so they will be meeting here, and it's gonna be Goose Breeder from behind finding Subrosa. Swag, Zelsus, the 2 remaining players, and Zelsus is already on the A site, and it's gonna get a little bit weird here if CLG Red doesn't play this together.
Swag is coming on the long rotation. He does have the information that nobody is coming in through connector, and Zelsus has gone towards long. If they don't clear him together, he could do quite a bit of damage, but here they come. They're all storming in, but Zelsus has found 2 heads. He is low, though, and Goose Breeder peeks with Jennifer, and he will go, or Benita rather, and he will go down in the end. A 2nd round picked up for CLG Red. The only problem is it too little, too late?
How many AKs do you think Lazarus pumps out right here?
Let's see. The money, they can get 1.
Yep, that's the first one. I think Dapper or Swag drop 1. He's going to go with a scout instead.
If they get Subrosa.
Oh, I always like to see one person sacrifice here. See, this could have been a bit of a better purchase. It could have been Glass Cannon Subrosa with a deagle, not a big deal, but Infinite would have had an AK and full utility. That would have been pretty good. But
yeah, exactly what I was thinking too.
You know what's crazy with these kind of buys is they're not really that much far off from CLG Red's purchase. They have double FAMAS and AUG. Yes, those are pretty good rifles, but MP9 XM for Diane, and they're not ready for the armored opponents. And I hope they are, because there's no way they're going to get the respect of Lazarus in this round.
Well-placed nade, but Subrosa will escape it. The XM is playing con, so if there were players in the area, it could do so much. But unfortunately, Diane's actually able to pop out Squeaky. It's an unexpected Subrosa and finds Dapper as well. Take it down to 5 HP. That is the lesser weaponry. Now the AK sings for Zelsus. Infinite has the glue as well, and Swag on the scout rather. Diane will fall. Only 5 HP to her name. The bomb has gone down on A. Rax is low, but Zelsus is on the hunt once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the
ace is knocking on your door. Did I do it right, Father?
indeed, young.
32, 3, and 6, Boggs.
It feels
Ouch.
like Celsius is playing a pug almost. That is insane numbers.
5.33 KD.
And 162 ADR, 17 rounds into the game.
Here we go. Lazarus looking to put the nail in the coffin. And Emmy will be the first in that coffin. And Benita's trying to hold it back with only Deagle. She finds one, and Jennifer finds another. But it's all come crumbling down. And Jennifer now only has 11 HP remaining. But that's not going to matter because her head's been removed from her body, Boggs.
And once that happens, with most weapons in this game, you are out of the picture. And now we'll see Lazarus with the 16-2 scoreline rolling right over CLG Red. And that, folks, is Smell of GG. Textbook aggression and disrespect from Lazarus. Whereas you can't really fault CLG Red there. They played proper Counter-Strike. They played structured. Yeah. They just got hard countered by the raw aggression, the raw unpredictability of Lazarus.
See, this is the one thing I actually do appreciate about watching CLG Red is, yeah, they're getting beat, right, 16-2, but it's not really a lack of team cohesion or a lack of structure, right? It's more so Lazarus just kind of being completely erratic and unpredictable and just taking really crazy duels. I do imagine that if Lazarus played like as if they would, you know, against any other team or played with respect, obviously Lazarus is kind of shifting over to that disrespectful style that suits them because they have like some of the literally the best fraggers in the game, right? So I don't blame them for kind of adopting this new style, but it's just sometimes it's a clash of play styles, and CLG Red, their structure just sometimes isn't enough to topple teams like Lazarus. But that is the end of this match. But there is a silver lining to this quick loss, Boggs, is that we actually can catch a third match between Massive Impact and Chris and the boys. So we're going to go ahead and cut to a quick short break. And I think the action is going to start right away. So we'll be back, guys.